Hello there. Once again, this is Anton from Anton Obey, and this week has just been absolutely insane with comics. I've gotten some great deals online. I had some amazing deals on local, and the whole week I've been trying to save up because we're having a comic book show in town, and it's just killing me. Anyway, my special guest action figures, fresh out of the new Marvel Legends line, is Beta Ray Bill. I'm a big fan of Beta Ray Bill, and I have the old Marvel Legends. This one's better. I really like this figure. And Dr. something. It's a new Star Wars figure. I'm not familiar with the character at all. I really just bought her because she looks just like Jet Girl. If you've ever watched the Tank Girl movie, it's Jet Girl 100%. That's why I bought it. I don't know the Star Wars character. To me, she's Jet Girl, so what are you going to do? So I've been really into these PC comics. It stands for Pacific Comics. I get a little flack because I called it Pocket Change Comics. There is a Pocket Change Comics. Their logo is identical, but that was an honest mistake. I'm pretty new to some of these older books, and Pacific Comics has just been fantastic stuff. Alien Worlds, Alien Encounters, and Vanguard Illustrated. They did Twisted Tales. I don't have any Twisted Tales, but I did get the full run, all 7 issues of Vanguard Illustrated, and it's to die for, of course. And I've got issue 1, issue number 2. Probably my favorite is issue number 3. That cover with the spotted lizard man is just awesome. Issue number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. Anyway, they are fantastic books. I cannot say enough good about them. You should definitely look into those. Next up in the mail came... I've been really trying to get into more and more independent comics. So I found this little bitty lot of Halo Jones. And I got the whole, like, it was like 3 issues. I think I got the whole thing shipped to my house for $4. I got issue number 2, issue number 3. The art on these things is fantastic, and this is Quality Comics. Was the what do you call it? The maker of these, publisher. That's the big word I was looking for. There is a Judge Dredd outfit. Actually, I believe Judge Dredd exists in this universe because there is judges in here. Anyway, so I got issue number 3. And issue number 7. And that's pretty much all I got. I mean, I got a few issues beforehand, but that's all I received in the mail from this series. It's a series I'm really getting into and really liking. Next up, these are going to seem less cool when you see what else I got this week. I ordered this. Got it all by itself. It's Phalanx Covenant. It's Uncanny X-Men number 317. And the only reason I wanted it, well, other than it's Uncanny X-Men, is it's the very first appearance of Blink. And there she is. She's got a little pixie haircut. I've always loved the character. I love her favorite line. It doesn't matter what we try, we're all gonna die. That's the very first thing Clarice Ferguson ever says in comic books, and that's kind of cool. Anyway, turns out I didn't need to buy this because I ended up getting an insane amount of Uncanny X-Men's from a sale. Another book I purchased this week was Cable number 15 because this is the first appearance of Marrow. And I am a fan. I was a fan of the Marrow storyline. When it was happening in Uncanny X-Men. And other than that, it's just a cool book where Cable goes on a date with Domino is all it is. I was going to see if I could find the first little picture of her. You can never find what you're looking for, especially when you're looking from behind a camera. Anyway, I give up. Ceremonies of Light, Cable number 15. This is the first appearance of Marrow. And if you're a Marrow fan, then you gotta get that one. Also in the mail, I love getting these. I got this little stack. It was like $9, and it is in great condition. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures number 10. I will always get these if I see them because I absolutely love this line. I finally got Mighty Mutanimals number 1. I think I have 2 and 3, so I finally have the 3-part series. Super happy about that. I got issue number 14, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures. If I remember right, this one has stupid art. Yeah, like all the turtles have like weird squatty small heads. It's the only book that looked like this in the whole series. I don't know why they choose to draw them that way in this book, but I remember being like really disappointed with it when I first saw them. Leave heaven alone. Anyway, Cuddly the Cowlick. Terrible, yet good. Anyway, super thrilled to get that. And I thought this was really cool when I saw it in the pile. I think Archie's been watching too many Ninja Turtle videos. He's Ninja chopping a pizza. It's the scene from Ninja Pizza in the first episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. Because it was published by Archie at the same time, I thought it was funny that they did that little homage. I am not familiar at all with Riverdale High. As I've said in other videos, there's like a cajillion different Archie titles. And that was one I did not know about, or didn't remember knowing about. So, yeah, that's that. I love how, I notice this every time I open an Archie comic, it opens to an ad. Betty and Veronica, number 29. Pretty see, every time I open it, it goes to an ad. Anyway, should stop. Anyway, 29, got it. Of course, I'm a big Archie fan, so I'm happy to get it. Regular Archie, number 428. Regular Archie, 412. I have 2 issues of that they sent me. And here's where things get a little weird. Oh wait, I got another issue of that. I didn't know I got 2 of those. Okay, so here's where it gets a little weird and I get some stuff I didn't know about. Archie Adventure Series, The Adventures of Bayou Billy. If you remember, this was like an awful, what was it, regular NES game. And I did not know there was a comic. But yeah, it's just Bayou Billy, and it looks like he's fighting some ninjas. But I was just so thrilled, because I was like, holy cow, I had no idea they made a Bayou Billy comic. And this is issue 5. So, you know, I don't know how long it ran, but I was super excited to see that. Another Archie comic I got was Zen, Intergalactic Ninja. Never heard of this one. It's a 3-issue miniseries. I got issues 1 and 2. It looks really interesting. I like the way they do the art in here. It's a little bit cartoony, but like not so cartoony that it's stupid. It's just cartoony enough to be interesting. So I was super happy with that. I'm super happy to see issue number 2. Like I said, I'd never heard of it. So I didn't know Archie Adventure Series had so many weird stuff going on. So I was really excited about that. Next up, another mail acquisition is I got this stack, which is 9 comics of Ninja High School from Eternity Comics, issue number 1. Real excited to get it. Me and Clayton, me and my brother, I should say, had a couple issues of Ninja High School back in the day. But it wasn't Eternity. It was like, I think it was Viz. It had been picked up by larger companies and was doing better. But hilarious. We loved it. And so when I saw a chance to get Eternity stuff, you know, I had to get it. It's just really kooky stuff. Funny. And I like the art style as well. Issue number 3. Get the first 3 issues, that's good. That jumps to, oh, I guess I thought it jumped up. I guess I have issue number 4. I have the first 4. Ninja High School number 4 from Eternity. I'm really digging Eternity comics, and I've been trying to get more of them. They're always cheap if I find them, and I don't think they should be because they're really nice. You got issue number 7. Still Eternity, but it looks different, so I don't know if it's the same. I'm not that familiar with the history of Eternity, but this is issue number 9. The art looks similar, but at least they changed their logo. And here's Eternity number 32, and that's why I'm thinking this one's not in sequence. But oh, we got some nice black and white stuff. Issue 32 looks very good. Ninja High School number 35. Once again, the art is always fantastic. The story is always fantastic. And I think I just saw King Ghidorah. Nope. It's a knockoff, but it's basically King Ghidorah. It's there. And another one with the Weird Now comics. 2B. That's weird. Some sort of crossover issue. Anyway, I don't know about that one. But, you know what? I really like Ninja High School, so I was happy to get that. Now, there was a gentleman in town who my wife used to work with, and his brother had passed away, I believe this last year, and he had a lot of comics, and he left them to his brother. His brother's been trying to figure out what to do with them. We went over to his house, and just kind of, I went through them, and I said, hey, you know, this is a value, this is a value. He had some really good stuff. He had some old original Ninja Turtle stuff. He had some old Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. stuff. He had a lot of like Image stuff that was the actual good Image stuff. But one of the things is when I was picking stuff out and kind of like setting stuff aside, I was like, hey, I really dig these. Would you sell them? And he was like, sure. So I bought a few comics from him. And when I say a few, I mean a ton. But the first books I pulled aside was Spider-Woman. I got Spider-Woman number 2. I am a huge Spider-Woman fan. Jessica Drew Spider-Woman is fantastic. There's issue 44, issue 46, issue 43, issue 2. Oh, that's Peter Parker's Spider-Man. Wonder how that got in there. Anyway, issue number 23. Yeah, I didn't know that one was in that pile. Spider-Woman number 11. Spider-Woman number 10. These earlier issues are lots harder to find for me. Yeah. Spider-Woman number 9. Spider-Woman number 8. Spider-Woman number 21. Most of the time when I find Spider-Woman anywhere, it's like, you know, 30s and 40s issues. It's not like teens or single-digit issues, so I was pretty excited by that. It's number 19. Number 12. Number 14. Number 23. Ooh, that's not good. But I've noticed, you know, other than that, a lot of these are in pretty decent shape. Issue number 17. Issue number 25, which I think I already got that one. Issue number 30. Issue 29. Spider-Woman 27. Spider-Woman 28. 24. Number 31. I really like that Toys R Us shopping spree ad. For some reason that just makes me like, ah, nostalgic. And issue number 32. I pulled all these out, and after going through all the stuff with the guy has been trying to deal with comic book shops, and they were offering him basically $40 a box for stuff like this. And I was like, I don't do that. If you're gonna do that, call me. I can do better than that. Don't sell it to a comic book shop for that. I ended up giving him $1 a piece for these issues. I felt that was fair considering what he was looking at and what he was trying to do. I know they're probably worth more, but honestly, that's what I could do at the time. Another book that I picked up from him, and this, like, keep in mind, this was not his collection. This was his brother's collection who had passed away. So of course, I was trying to be respectful in a situation like that. And he was just glad to be selling them to somebody who actually cared about them, as opposed to, you know, a reseller or a comic book shop or something like that. But I've been trying to get a good run of the 10th, and his brother had one. And I was able to pick up a whole bunch of issues of the 10th for also $1 an issue. I got the special edition 10th number 1. I got 10th number 4. Some sort of Dark Horse version of 10th number 1, which I am not familiar with. 10th number 11. Variant cover number 11. 10th number 12. 13, which I already have. 14. 10th configuration number 1. The 10th number 2, another issue I already had, but I was like, you know what, just sell them all to me. I'll take every issue. The 10th issue 0, that's nice. 10th number 1. I think it's another version of number 1. Always love Image. They always make a cajillion number 1. 10th special number 1. 10th number 2. Number 3. Variant number 3. Or maybe no, that's a different. I don't know. I'll have to figure this out. Sometimes Image is confusing to me because they have so many different variations of stuff. 10th number 3. Looks like issue number 4. Issue number 4. Issue number 5. Number 6. If you guys remember, if you ever saw this advertised, they had one that was like a bare butt cover. It was like a rare one. It was like they called it the nude cover. It was just like a drawn butt is what it is. And he had it signed and in like a clamshell case. And I had no idea that book was worth, you know, it's worth over $100, something like that. Probably closer to $2. And I was not going to make him an offer on that one, but I thought it was cool he had it. His brother who had passed was definitely a 10th fan and had a pretty good collection. There's another 10th number 1, 10th number 7, 10th number 8, which I already have. Issue of 10th number 9, 10th number 10, and a variant of number 10. Oh, gotta move slightly. Alright, now after I bought these, he had a couple doubles of Uncanny X-Men. The guy had a lot of Uncanny X-Men. And he ended up just throwing these doubles in a deal. So I got Uncanny X-Men 183. I gotta back this up just a little. I got Uncanny X-Men 178. Uncanny X-Men 175. Uncanny X-Men 157. Amazing cover. Absolutely amazing. Let's get all of it in there. Yeah. Uncanny X-Men 170. Beautiful storm cover. 172. 173. Issue 174. 177. And 167. And that's what we bought from him. Now, he had a whole long box and a half of Uncanny X-Men. And my wife and I talked it over, and even though we're trying to save for this comic show that's coming up, we went back and we bought, not just his doubles, but we went back and purchased the entire long box and a half of Uncanny X-Men. And that's basically what's going to be my next video. It's a staggering amount of Uncanny X-Men. It's virtually every issue from the 1980 to 2008 or 2009. I will get the numbers right when I do it. But anyway, it is an insane amount of Uncanny X-Men. All the keys are there. It's quite a run. Anyway, that's going to be my next video. And that's what I got this video. And anyway, like I said, it's been a heck of a week. Anyway, that's my story. Thank you so much. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.